Welcome everyone out here, out here for the match of the round between Olinda Ferny Creek and Mt Evelyn. But at the end, it was a demolition at the end to Olinda Ferny Creek. Of course, winning the game by 29 goals here this afternoon. And of course, we've got two very special guests here joining us right now to tell us a bit about it. Thanks both of you for joining us.
Thanks.
I'll get both of you to introduce yourselves and I'll see what position both of you played in today's game.
Yes, my name's Alana. I played predominantly goalkeeper, but goal defence sometimes.
My name's Alice and I played goal defence today and sometimes wing defence as well.
Tell us a bit about today's game, because obviously it was probably one of the, close matches of the round. How did you sort of go about going into this game against Mt Evelyn?
I think Mt Evelyn are always really tough in this competition. They always play a full 60 minutes, so for us it was definitely about pushing through the game was a really important thing, and just playing our systems. Going through, and also hands over the ball as well, I think is really important, putting that pressure on to force those turnovers against a team like this, because once they are on, you can guarantee that they'll be scoring. So definitely putting the pressure on down the court, working our own systems.
We just sort of hit it right from the get-go and made sure that we went out strong, and I think we got a bit of a break at the start, so that gave us a bit of confidence to keep going throughout the game. And I think we really implemented some of the things we did at training, so it was a really good game overall.
It was a pretty tough game out there. I guess the first half, obviously, it was a bit disrupted, obviously, with the injury to Mt Evelyn in that first quarter. But other than that, I think he's really blew them away in that first half. Is that how you saw the game?
Yeah, definitely. I think for us, a really important thing was about our defensive pressure for this game, and I think we definitely pulled that out from the start, got some really good intercepts, and once you get those few breaks, it gives you that confidence to keep pushing as well, and you also can play a bit more confident with the ball down the court when you feel like you've got that few goals to kind of play with and test out our system. So definitely was part of the plan to come out hard and keep pushing.
And it was great to see some of our attackers as well pulling some pretty handy intercepts down the court. Especially one of our under-17s, Molly, who came up as well today. And she pulled some cracker intercepts at wing attack, so that was great to see as well.
Now, obviously, that remains undefeated, of course, after this round. 7 in a row. I guess, is this where you just want to be? I know it sounds a bit of a silly question to ask, but is this where you just want to be at this stage?
Yeah, definitely. I think for us, it's definitely about pushing to definitely being that top 4 and the top 2 on the ladder. We know we have a really good team this year, and we can definitely take it to those top teams. So definitely we're working towards that. But not only just as an A grade team, but as a whole squad. I think we're getting a lot of depth through our squad as well, and having some really good wins across the board. So that's really handy as well when we have some injuries and stuff, that we've got that strength throughout our whole squad to pull people up and move people around, try different combinations.
Yeah, it's been good. We've been building throughout the season and looking to see what the second half brings. So it should be a tough fight to the end.
Now, who did both of you thought was your team's best players today?
That's a tough one.
It is tough because there was just full court pressure down right from the attackers right down to defence. So
I think Perry did a really good job, especially on 2 really tall defenders. I think being a tall goaler, often it is hard when you get that double pressure from 2 tall defenders. So I think Perry did a really good job with solid hands, and but our wings fed it to her really well as well. So I'd probably say Perry in the tack end for us.
I'd have to give it to Lance actually. The amount of intercepts she managed to pull just right throughout the 4 quarters was awesome. So couple of really great switches and got the hands as well. So it's good to see.
Obviously, now going into, you've got the game on Queen's birthday weekend before the big one, which obviously counts down to that one in 2 weeks over here at this court against Wandon. But obviously, is that, I guess, I imagine that you're not going, looking further ahead. It's, looking to next week.
For us it's always about working toward the game that's coming up. We try not to get too far ahead of ourselves, because every team in the competition plays differently and brings a different style of netball, and so I think that for us it's really important to prepare for each week as we go ahead. Obviously we have in the back of our mind those big games that are coming up, but you have to win all those along the way to make it to finals, so that's kind of where we work towards.
And I think we're always working on something at training and just trying to make sure that we're implementing that in the game, that we have whatever week it is and whoever we are playing. So I'm sure we'll be working on a few things the next couple of weeks.
Now, 2-part question to finish off. Firstly, what is so special about playing here at Olinda Ferny Creek? And secondly, I guess, what was the yellow armbands that you wear today?
I guess being at Olinda, it's just such a great club culture, and it's a really tight-knit squad right from the 17s all the way through to the A grade as well. And it's great to see lots of player movement, people slotting into different teams and things like that. And also great social aspects around the club, lots of different functions and things like that. So great bunch of girls, great bunch of coaches, and it's great to see the footy guys supporting us and us supporting the footy as well. So.
Yeah, and it's my first year up at Olinda, and I've definitely felt really welcomed to the club, and the beautiful surroundings are pretty nice and fresh air. And yeah, the really sense of community and support that you get right through the club from the supporters, the footballers. It's really nice to be part of. So, yeah.
And what was the yellow armband that you wore today?
The armbands were for a really close member to the club who her mum works in the canteen a lot, and we used to see her always around the club, supporting us. And unfortunately, she passed away during the week. So it sort of touched quite a few people around the club, and we just wanted to support her today.
Yeah, and show our respects.
Yeah.
Absolutely, and definitely did that today in particular. Well, best of luck for the rest of the season. Can't wait to come back up here to Olinda Ferny Creek against Wandin in 2 weeks, but best of luck between now and then, and let's hope it's going to be a very successful continuation of this season for Olinda Ferny Creek.
Cheers, thanks.